Are you already dreading the holidays because your kids fall apart after every family event? And then you and your partner are at each other's throat by the end of December? If so, you're definitely not alone. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a science-backed, real-life way to create calm, well, maybe calmer holiday season for you and your kids. Hi, I'm Catherine O'Brien. I'm a couples therapist based in Sacramento, California, and I help families slow down, manage expectations, and cultivate joy, not perfection, especially during the holidays. So this video is for you if you feel the pressure to make everything magical. You're juggling in-laws, travel, sugar crashes, and meltdowns. And deep down, you just want to pause and breathe. So let's talk about how you actually can, in a way that actually protects your child's nervous system, your relationship, and your peace. So a few Decembers ago, I worked with this really wonderful couple. They were loving parents, and they came into my office and they were so tired. They had packed a whole weekend full of cookie decorating parties, holiday lights tour, dinner with extended family, and then their 4-year-old just screamed for like 40 minutes in the car. They refused to go to bed and then had a full-on meltdown. And you might have been there before. And they were frustrated and they were snapping at each other. So one said they should have just stayed home. The other replied, "But my mom will be devastated if we skip Christmas Eve." So if this sounds familiar, I want you to know what I told them. And what I want to tell you is that your child's brain isn't built for nonstop stimulation. And when it's overloaded, it can't reason, it can't regulate. So let's break this down. According to Dr. Dan Siegel, and who's a leading child psychologist and brain researcher, your child has both an upstairs and a downstairs brain. And the downstairs brain handles survival, right? And that's fight, flight, freeze. While the upstairs brain is where emotion regulation is, problem solving, and empathy. So when your child is overstimulated because there's too much noise, too much sugar, too much excitement, travel, their downstairs brain takes over. And at that point, there's no talking them out of it. They're not being dramatic. They're just literally flooded. And so your job isn't to punish this behavior. It's to help co-regulate, to help them come back into their window of tolerance, that sweet spot where they feel safe and connected again. Because meltdowns are actually messages. Your child is saying, "This is too much for me." So if you listen early, you can often prevent the meltdown entirely. And this is where boundaries come in, not just with your child, but with yourselves and with your extended family too. So saying no to a fourth holiday party or choosing to leave early is not about you being difficult. It's about being wise, and it's about being protective. So when someone pushes back and says, "But we always do it this way," you can respond with love and clarity. "We love this tradition too, and we also know our child needs downtime. We want to show up rested, and we want to be able to be present and pleasant." So Dr. Siegel also teaches us about co-regulation. And here's what's so beautiful about that, is that your nervous system can help calm your child's nervous system. So when you slow your breathing and you lower your tone and your mood regulation, your child mirrors you. And that's the power of parenting from a place of presence and not perfection. So that couple I mentioned earlier, they actually canceled 2 events that next weekend. They stayed home, they watched a movie, and they let their child paint some ornaments on the floor. And that night, she went to bed calm, there wasn't a meltdown, and that was the first time in actually a couple weeks that happened. So they looked at each other and they realized, we didn't need to do more, we just needed to be here. And so here's something I want you to remember, is your kids won't remember the perfect tablescape. They'll remember how they felt. Were you present with them, or were you rushing them? Were you connected, or were you checked out? Were you joyful, or were you just trying to hold it all together? So if your holidays don't look like a Hallmark movie, you're not failing. You're being intentional. You're creating space for real connection, even if it's a quieter, smaller, and simpler than others expect it to be. And you don't have to be everything to everyone. You just have to be good enough. And as Dr. Siegel reminds us, that's more than enough for your child's growth, resilience, and then their sense of safety. So if this resonated and you're ready to kind of rewire your holiday story, to rewrite your holiday story, I'd love to support you. Feel free to book a free strategy call. Let's talk about what calm could look like for your family. And if you want more tools like this, subscribe to the channel. I post weekly content for couples and families who are ready to live with more peace, more connection, and more intentional joy. Remember, you deserve a holiday season that feels like a gift, not a test. Thanks for being here, and please take good care.